A very good morning to all of you on this Friday morning. Welcome to the session. Sit comfortably. Sit tall, gently lifting the sides of the trunk, keeping the chest open. Move the shoulder blades into the body slightly and lift them. Take the arms out to the side. Turn the palms to face forward. Turn the palms to face up. Breathing in, raise up your arms. Join the palms together. Join the fingers together. Keep the extension of the side body. Take the upper arm slightly behind the ear, opening the chest. And as you breathe out, release your fingers and palms to the chest, resting the thumb on the sternum and the other four fingers away. Keep the spine tall. Find your breath, settle the breath with slow, long inhalations and exhalations. We'll begin to chant Om 3 times. Take a slow, deep breath in. Om. Slowly release your hands. Open your eyes. Place your fingertips on the floor. Stretch your legs out. And change the crossing of your legs. This brings a balance to both the legs and the hips. Place your fingers down. A slight bend in the elbows. Keep the trunk lifted. Face forward. Focus on the navel and the sternum area. Keep the length of the trunk. But this is done without tension. Remember, in your yoga asana practice, there is effort but no tension. Raise up both your arms. Extend your fingers towards the ceiling. Stretch the palms, stretch the fingers. Feel the activity in the fingers, in the sides of the trunk. But keep the spine free. There should be no tension or exertion in the spinal column. Keep the arms there for a few moments. Feel your fingers, feel your palms, feel the softness of the abdomen and the strength of your sitting bones holding you down. Turn the palms to face forward. Stretch the armpit. Find your breath. Feel your breath filling up the pose. Turn the palms away from you. A full extension of the side body and the armpit. Breathing out, release your fingertips onto the floor. Maintain the lift of the trunk. Take your right hand behind you in line with the spine. Raise up the left arm. Now full breath in. As you breathe out, move the navel, move the shoulder blades, move the shoulders and gently place the back of your hand over the right knee and the right thigh. Breathing in, a gentle lift of the spine. And as you breathe out, soften the abdomen, move the navel, move the shoulder blades and look over the right side. Feel the gentle twist of the spine. In the twist, can you release the spinal muscle? So there's no tension in the spine. Release your gaze, release your arms and change sides. Take your left hand behind you in line with the spine. Raise up the right arm. Breathing in, lift the side of the trunk. And as you breathe out, move with the navel first, then the shoulder blades, then the shoulders. Release the back of your right hand over the left thigh. Breathing in, lift the sides of the trunk. And as you breathe out, turn to face the left. Aligning your chin with the left shoulder. But remember, the neck is a very supple area, so don't strain the cervical spine too much. Release your gaze, release your arms. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathe in, raise up your arms. Keeping the extension of the trunk, fold your legs out into Upavishta Konasana. A full stretch of the legs, heels away from you, toes towards you. Soften the abdomen, move the navel in, stretch the armpit, lift the wrists. Breathing out, release your hands onto your feet, your shin or your thighs, wherever you can reach. Move the shoulder blades into the body and look up. Feel the stretch of the back of the legs as you extend the heels away from you and toes towards you. Extend your arms straight, move the shoulder blades into the body and look up. Release your gaze, release your arms, your legs in for Baddha Konasana. Hold your ankles and lift the trunk. Take your right hand behind you in line with the spine. Take the left hand over the right knee, gaze forward. Breathing in, lift the side of the trunk. And as you breathe out, soften the abdomen and gently twist over to the right side. Release back to center. Release your hands and change sides. Take your left hand behind you in line to the spine. Take your right hand over the left knee. Because the knees are further apart, it gives you more of a stretch. Breathing in, lift the side of the body. Breathing out, soften the abdomen. Softening the abdomen, move the shoulder blades and align your chin. Release your gaze. Release your arms. Hold on to your right big toe, stretch your leg out forward. Hold on to the left big toe, stretch your leg out forward and look up. Feel the backs of the legs, open the backs of the knees. Lift the sides of the trunk and look up. Place your arms onto the floor. Hold the legs in and come to stand. Stand with the feet hip-width apart. Keep your hands on your hips and stretch out your legs. Keep the sides of the trunk lifted. Keep the arms on the hips and press the feet down. Push the thighs back to lock the hips. The hips are facing forward. The navel is facing forward. Feel the length of the spine. Extend the arms out to the side, which is Utthita Hasta Padasana. Feel the full length of the side body, the length of the arms, the length of the legs. Push your thighs back to lock the legs. Breathing in, lift the sides of the trunk. Release both your hands onto the hips once again. Turn your right leg out to 90 degrees, your left leg in slightly. Turn the hip and trunk to face forward. This is also a gentle twist. Breathing in, raise up your right arm. And as you breathe out, extend into Utthita Trikonasana. Raise up the left arm and feel now the navel moving forward, the sternum facing forward, but the legs are out to the side. This is also a gentle twisting action. Breathe in to come up. Keep your legs in there. Hip and trunk facing forward. Breathing in, extend the left hand out to the side, and as you breathe out, descend into Virabhadrasana 2, just a gentle stretch. Take out your arm, both hands extended. We're not going all the way down, just a gentle stretch. Release your hand onto your hip. Turn the leg forward, turn the leg in and over to the left. Left leg out to 90 degrees, right leg in slightly. Turn your hip and trunk to face forward. Feel the twisting action of the trunk against the leg. Raise up the left arm. And as you breathe out, extend into your triangle pose, Utthita Trikonasana. Raise up the right hand, revolve the trunk to face forward, turning the navel to face forward, the sternum to face forward. Breathe in, come up. Place your hands on your hips. Extend the right arm out. Descend the left knee into Virabhadrasana 2. And then take out your left arm. Feel the openness of the chest and the strength of both your legs. Release your hands onto your hips. Straighten your leg. Turn the leg in. Breathing in, raise up the arms. And as you breathe out, release your fingertips onto the floor. Gaze forward. From here, turn your right leg out slightly and walk your hands over to the right, just as far as you can. If you can, take your hands on both sides of your foot. Take your fingertips on both sides of your foot. Breathing back to center and over to the left. Turn the left leg out slightly. And if you can, take your fingertips on both sides of your left leg. Walk your hands back to center. Place your hands on your hips and breathe in. Toe heel. Walk your feet together. Extend your arms and stretch. For the next action, we're going to take our hips to face the front leg, as in the Virabhadrasana 1 action. Step your feet out. Turn your right leg out 90 degrees and turn the hip completely. Step your left foot out, hip and trunk facing the right leg. So we'll call this Virabhadrasana action because your feet are hip width apart. Your feet are not together, both feet facing forward. So with this action here, keep both your hands on your hips. You have your right leg extended out forward. If you need to, place a chair in front of you. And breathing in, lift the trunk, look up. As you do this, move the left hip forward and the right hip back. Align your hip to the front leg. Breathing in, raise up the left arm. Press firmly on the out edge of the back foot, roll the back thigh in and move the hip forward. This is the action. The left hip moves forward. And can you now twist to take the back of your hand, the left hand over your right thigh, and twist to look over your right side. If you need the support of the chair, take the support of the chair, hold on to the chair, and twist. So it's the left shoulder blade coming in towards the right side. That's a revolving action. Move the navel, move the shoulder blades, move the shoulders, and look up. If you're holding onto the outside of your thigh, press the back of the hand onto your thigh and walk to revolve the trunk. Release the twist, turn forward and over to the left. Left leg out to 90 degrees. Step the right leg forward. The hip and trunk faces forward. Breathing in, raise up the right arm. And as you breathe out, twist to take your right hand, the back of the hand over your thigh. Revolve the trunk and look over to the left side. The action here is to move the right hip forward so that you can twist more. Roll the thigh of the right leg in and look over to the left side. Look up or take the support of your chair. Release. Come up. Keep the feet apart. Take the arms out. Feel the stretch of the arms. Breathing in, lift the side of the trunk. As you breathe out, gently twist. Feel that twisting action now more dynamically. Breathing back to center and the other way. In back to center. Soften the navel and twist. Move with the navel first, then the shoulder blades, then the shoulders. Feel that action of the spine. The spine should be loose. Release your hands onto the hips. We're going to move more dynamically now into the revolved triangle, where the left hand meets the right leg and the right hand meets the left leg. Turn your right leg out to 90 degrees. Step your left leg out. Step your left leg out. The hip and trunk faces the right leg. Breathing in, raise up the left arm. Now move from the back foot. Breathing in, lifting the side of the trunk. Roll the thigh of the back leg in, move the left hip forward, and as you breathe out, take your hand over the right thigh, press it back, revolve the trunk. Press your feet firmly down, and now take up your right hand. If you can, extend the wrists away from each other. If not, keep your hand on your hip. Walk to revolve the trunk, keep moving the trunk. Move the navel, then the shoulder blades, then the head last. Breathing to come up and change sides. Left leg out to 90 degrees. Step the right leg forward. The hip and trunk moves forward. Breathing in, raise up your left arm. And as you breathe out, move the right hip forward, turn from the back leg and take your right hand to the outside of your left thigh or your left shin. Wherever is comfortable for you. Revolve the trunk. Keep your hand on the hip. And raise up the left arm and spread the chest. Breathe in to come up. Toe heel, toe heel. Walk your legs together. We're going to move into this pose from the warrior one position. So step your legs out to 90 degrees once again. Right leg out, left leg in. Hip and trunk facing forward. Breathing in, raise up the arms. Move the left hip forward and the right hip back. Keep the extension of both the arms lifting. And as you breathe out, release your right hand onto the hip and descend into Virabhadrasana one leg. Now from here, take your left hand over the right thigh and twist over. It's a slightly easy action. From here, can you straighten your leg? Don't hold the breath, keep breathing in the pose. Feel the action of moving the navel, moving the shoulder blades, and lift your right shoulder and take the left shoulder down. Breathing to come up and change sides. Take your left leg out 90 degrees, turn the right leg in, your hip and trunk facing forward, raise up both your arms. As you breathe out, descend the left leg and release your left hand onto your hip. Keep the right side of the trunk extended, and as you breathe out, take your back of the right hand over the left thigh, revolve the trunk, and then walk to straighten the leg. Feel the action of the navel revolving to face the left side, the sternum, and open the shoulders. Breathing in, raise up your arms once again. And as you breathe out, hinge at the hips forward. Release your fingertips. Align the spine straight. Press your feet down, move your thighs back. From here, toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. Walk your feet together, hip width apart. Release your arms out for Uttanasana. A gentle stretch down. Place your hands on the hips. Breathe in to come up. Raise up both your arms once again. Bend at the elbows. Lift the elbows. Stretch the armpits. Hinge at the hips, fold forward. Let the weight of your elbows draw you down, stretching the spine. Place your hands on your hips. Breathe in to come up. And turn to face the side of it. Once again, breathing in, raise up your arms. As you breathe out, hinge at the hips, fold forward, and release onto your knees. Place both your palms on the floor below the shoulders, your knees below your hips. Move your palms one hand forward, middle finger facing forward. Tuck the toes under and lift into a gentle stretch in Adho Mukha Svanasana, just to bring a release to the spine. Move your thighs away. Move your front thigh to the back thigh. Soften the abdomen. Can you increase the distance of the area between the navel and the sternum, giving you more of a stretch? Feel the openness of the backs of the legs and the length of the side of the trunk. Breathing out, release your knees onto the mat. Toes touching, take your knees wide apart and come to sit back. Stretch forward into child's pose. Release the forehead onto the mat. And release the elbows. Soften the abdomen, feel the full exhalation, releasing the abdominal organs, releasing the thighs, releasing the arms, and releasing the forehead. Walk your hands back. Place the palms in front of the knees, even if it's slightly wider. And a full stretch of the front body, lifting the sternum, lifting the head. Forward. And come to sit in Virasana. Raise up both your arms once again. And release your right hand behind you. And release your left hand over the right thigh. If this is difficult for you, sit in Swastika, it's perfectly fine. Breathing in, lift the sides of the trunk. And as you breathe out, soften the abdomen, move the shoulder blades, and align your chin. Just a gentle twist without any strain. But feel the softness of the abdomen, the softness of the spine, and the softness of the chest. Find your breath. Can you feel the breath filling up the pose? Release, change sides. Take your left hand behind you. Hold onto the right leg from behind. Raise up your right hand. Take it over the left thigh. Breathing in, lift the sides of the trunk. And as you breathe out, gently twist over to the left side. Feel the softness of the abdomen, the softness of the spine. Once again, feel the breath filling up the pose. Come to lie flat on your back. And with both hands, draw both your knees in for Pawan Muktasana. Feel the softness of the abdomen. Draw your knees in towards the chest. Feel the spine releasing to the floor. The abdominal organs release to the floor. And feel the softness now of the abdomen. And the freedom of the spine brought about by the twisting action. Become soft in this Pawan Muktasana. And feel the release of the entire trunk and the abdominal organs to the floor. Release your feet up to the mat. Adjust yourself and extend your legs out. Roll out the thighs. Let the small toes fall to the side and the big toes follow. Release completely to the floor and focus on just the exhalation. Full exhalation, feeling the area of the navel releasing to the floor. The trunk releasing to the floor. The hips releasing to the floor. Eyes rolling out. Your hands on the abdomen. Feel the softness of the abdomen. Raise up your knees one by one, keeping your feet flat on the floor. Once again, releasing the navel to the floor and releasing the abdomen. Raise up your right arm all the way past the right ear. Roll over onto your right hand side. And press with the left hand to counter sit. Sit in a comfortable pose. Take the support if you have to. Sit tall. Feel the softness of the abdomen, the length of the spine, the freedom of the spine. Now feel the quietness of the abdomen and the quietness of the spine. Join your palms together. Take a full breath in from the base of the spine all the way to the crown of the head. As you breathe out, release your chin to the chest. As you breathe in, raise up your head, release your hands, and open your eyes. Thank you. Have a wonderful weekend, and we shall see you on Monday, same time on the net. Thank you.